Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. And now our first par 3 of the day, the 5th. So good mix of holes to start the round. You see the ocean on the left, and the green looks tiny sitting next to that Caribbean. It is a really small target here. This is an excellent challenge. Okay, a little firm, but he does locate the back part of the putting surface. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Yeah, this is where the golf course really opens up, and you can feel the breadth of the beauty of where you are. Teeth of the dog on the coastline of the Dominican Republic. This 6th hole, it's a good par 4. It's around 500 yards. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards to the front, 135 to the hole, and the pin on the left portion of the green.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. That's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that score continues to impress. He is now at 31 under par. Now to the second par 3 on the front, the 7th, and this is the one. It's the hole that put Teeth of the Dog on the map. You can see the Caribbean on your left, and you understand just why. This is special. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Visual hits just keep coming, don't they? Now to the 8th. This par 4 is just over 400 yards. Breathtaking tee shot over the Caribbean. Here we are at the par 4 8th. It's just over 400 yards, but it isn't so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going to have to hit over the Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque. It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf course, and Teeth of the Dog is no exception. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him to, you ready for this? 32 under. Well, right about now, after the holes you just played, you're saying, wow, that was something to see. You're going to feel even better if you can walk off this challenging par 5 ninth, about 600 yards, with a birdie or eagle. that came out funny, and it started way left. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Now this for another birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. Starting this backside with a relatively gentle par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards, and this is where we start inland, but don't worry, we're going to get you back out toward that Caribbean in just a few holes.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
This could be a good one.
Now, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. And it's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And it is looking more and more like it's going to be back-to-back wins in this tournament. Here's another pretty big par 5. In fact, the second 600-yardish in the last 3 holes. And like the other par 5s here, chance at an eagle if you hit a big drive. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Chance now for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And stop the press as if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones and maybe it's birdie.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Good chance at one.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It was a good shot.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. This is the first par 3 on the back. It is not as visually stunning maybe as some of the other par 3s, but it is challenging. You need to be accurate with your tee shot here. You can see it's almost an island with that bunkering around the green. That is highly skilled right there. Just held it off against that breeze. Beautifully done. Now this for another birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a 6th consecutive birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. 14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9. Teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead. Boy, just machine-like right now. 6 birdies in a row, and now another tee shot in the fairway. Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie. Yes! 7 birdies in a row now. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
70 yards, all that's left here for his second. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he's going to move to an incredible 39 under for the tournament. Now we're into this finishing stretch here, this famous par 3 16th hole. If you're a player, and I know you are, this is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole, that ocean right there. Can you handle it? Let's see what you got. Well, fortunately, that's dry, but it is short of the green. Here comes the second now from right of the green. Just 5 feet left. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here, and this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17? Let's see if you have the answer. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
Now this for another birdie. Finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And that score moves to, get this, 40 under par. Now the finishing hole. It's not as scenic as some of the ones we just played, but it is nearly as famous because this used to be an airport runway. Let's see if you can bring one in smooth here to the clubhouse. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Yes, what a final round this was, from being on the outside looking in to a big lead. As we'll watch and wait, but this certainly must feel like this will be a victory. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.